much, Duke. I will aim to have a pleasant Easter. I'm doing absolutely fuck all. Need to have a little bit of a break. From the humdrum and all that. But in the meantime, you have chosen an Amiga remix. It is Dax with Paranoia. So let's do it.
Outrageous.
Makes it possible.
Fabulous.
Only Amiga makes it possible.
Dax with Paranoia there, and it was requested by Duke Sigmund, so thank you, Duke, for requesting that. Good little tune, as usual with Dax. I've really only been disappointed with one of his tunes, and that was when he was trying to do something a bit classical, a bit symphonic, and he's not used to doing that, I think, is the main problem. So it wasn't quite as good as the rest of his stuff. But other than that, Perfect. Spot on. Hello, Natas. Yep. He's just joined us on IRC, so I thought I'd say hello to him straight away. Why not? Kazrine ordered a 1541 Ultimate 2 Plus today. They're pretty good cartridges, but I would have very much liked it if he'd gone for a Turbo Chameleon cartridge, actually, because it's brilliant. It's a very similar cartridge in that it emulates a 1541, and it's a freezer cartridge, and it's got an SD card in it, so you could load stuff straight from the cart, and it emulates drives as well, and it's got a pass-through, so you can use normal drives as well. And once you take it out of the cartridge port of a Commodore 64, it's a Commodore 64 emulator as well. And not only a Commodore 64 emulator, it emulates a Spectrum and a few arcade games and an Amiga. It's a damned good cartridge. The Turbo Chameleon. It's a big, bright yellow cartridge. I've had mine for 4 years now, and still coming out with new firmware upgrades all the time as well. It's very nice. Great little cartridge. Anyway, but you know, you've gone for the Ultimate, and it's good. I suppose. You know, whatevs. No, I don't get a commission for selling the Turbo Chameleon. It's just, I think it's good. Anyway, let's carry on, shall we? I have a request that was made by Coop Dot. Hello, Coop Dot. You wanted Mr. T. Ain't got no plain fool. By the way, he doesn't like to be called Mr. T. He likes MRT. So if you ever meet him in real life, don't do what I do. He doesn't like it very much. But I've got into the habit of doing that. He came up to me. I pity the fool who calls me Mr. T. He said to me. So called him MRT with Cybernoid 2. I've got it lined up. Coop Dot, so here is your request.